all started up there in the infinity of space, where silence weighs more than emptiness and people can only hear their own thoughts. There were two very famous astronauts working on the Ungfin mission. They were floating near the lunar orbit to study the craters on the moon, because they had seen something special. One of them was called Hector and the other was his partner Eric. Their task was simple, because they had to install sensors on the dark side of the moon. Up until then, everything was normal. Everything as they had planned, so they left the moon. But a few minutes later, Yamal stopped moving and stood motionless, staring at something through the hatch. Hector, damn it, come here. What is that thing I'm seeing? Are you seeing it too, or am I just ignoring it? Hector approached and there was the moon. But it wasn't just the moon anymore, because a horrible grimace had formed on its surface as if the cracks and shadows had organized themselves to shape open eyes. What is that? That wasn't there, damn it. That's not normal. And we need to give an urgent warning. Hey, what's happening with my radio communicator? Before they could react, the student began to turn slowly as if she were waking up and looking directly at them. It's
moving, Hector brother, the moon is moving.
A metallic screech went through the ship, vibrations, power failures and an invisible shockwave hit them. And at that moment the ship exploded. But before dying, Yamal managed to press the emergency button, transmitting the images and recordings to Earth. The signal reached the control station in Houston and at first they thought it was a mistake, but when they saw the cargo on the moon, they activated the maximum alert. So the UN decided to issue a global statement on television while everyone was at home.
Very well, boys and girls. I already brought the popcorn for Cyberflow, the best movie in the world. Excellent. It's time to start then. But what is that? Attention, dear viewers. We regret to interrupt your desired broadcast, but this is an urgent notice. It can't be. I waited 2 years for it to premiere on Channel 5 and now they come out with this. We have been observing anomalies on our natural satellite, the moon.
But what are you talking about the moon? That is
why we ask you not to observe it in the following nights, since the moon will be in its full phase and will last longer than usual due to a change in its position. Until then, we recommend that you stay home at night and do not go out for any reason. Bye. Many people around the world watched the broadcast, but not all of them took it seriously. Some thought it was a marketing campaign, while others thought it was a conspiracy theory. I was at my little house with my friends Luis, Camilla, Tonio, and Rodrigo, and honestly, at first they took it as a joke. Don't look at the moon, ha ha ha, what a joke. No, I do want to see that lunatic smile. It's probably an optical illusion, but I don't fall for that stuff.
Well, honestly, I found it quite believable. I don't think the UN is messing around. We better be careful. But that night when the students stood up, full and shiny, we were all asleep at the sleepover. However, Camilla couldn't resist and ended up going out into the garden to look at her. What? Camilla got up. But it's nighttime and the moon is full. Camilla, don't do it. Close your eyes. Don't look at her. Calm down. Esperancita, nothing will happen. I just want to see how beautiful and big tonight is. She stood still, trembling. Then she began to laugh. But not with her voice, but with a hollow laugh, as if it had come out of a deep tunnel. She is so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. Her eyes turned black, her skin stretched, and her jaw dislocated, forming a grimace similar to that of the moon. Everyone has to see her tonight. She was no longer Camilla. Friends, everything is wrong. Camilla gave up on the student and now she has gone crazy and wants to finish us all.
Oh, no, everyone run now. That's
how it all began. The transformations occurred by the millions, and each person who saw the moon was marked, but not everyone was transformed instantly. Some resisted for hours, others for days, but all eventually fell. Chaos broke out. Governments collapsed and entire cities descended into madness. Lunatic creatures devoured those who hid, and only a few, like my friends and I, managed to resist without coming out day or night. Rodrigo had a secret. He had been in love with Camilla since before the disaster, but he hadn't said it, and when he changed, something in him broke.
Maybe she's still there. Maybe he still remembers. I'll take advantage of the fact that everyone is asleep. I have to find her. What's that noise? Damn, Camilla, is that you, right?
She slowly lifted her head, her mouth dripping with blood, and her smile was even wider than before.
Rodrigo, you were always looking at me.
Do you remember my name? Siri, come with me. We can go and save ourselves.
She approached him and extended her arms, but when she was close enough, I
Always loved you, Camilla. That thing pierced my chest. Damn it, the moon is full.
Friends, we have to find Rodrigo. He must not have gotten too far. Damn it can't be. We can't.
Save anyone anymore. If someone turns, we have to eliminate them.
From that day on, they became hunters. Every creature they found was exterminated, without hesitation. Even if they were his parents or friends, it was like ending them rather than being one of them. But one night the sky turned red and we noticed that the light was getting bigger and bigger. But something was happening in space. Hector was still alive. My
Oxygen will eventually run out. I only have a few hours left. This will be the end for me. Damn, what is that gold? If anyone gets this, run. There's no escape. The moon is coming towards you.
You heard it, guys. We have to get to the city bunker, even if we don't like it. Let's run.
Damn, there are too many beasts. I know, but we have to keep going. Damn, they bit me.
Luis, wait, we're coming for you. I
Don't want to turn. Please, do something. One shot. It was better to end his suffering before he turns.
Are you crazy? He was our friend. No, he wasn't anymore. He was going to be one more of them. We have to hurry or else we'll be next. I hate all this. If anyone can see this, I want them to know that we are in the bunker and we know that outside there are hundreds of explosions, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions. I think the world has come to an end. Let's hope the bunker can hold out. In space, Hector could no longer move and could only watch as the luminous face opened its wide smile, as if it knew she had won. Goodbye, humanity. So this is the end of everything. These are my last minutes of oxygen and I never thought I would see this. A moment that all the other planets did too. So if one day you see that the full moon looks a little different, don't leave your homes and stay inside because the end of the world has begun. If you like the video, remember to share it, subscribe, and give it a like.